You treat it's a men's only practice.
I have men. I have tons of gay men. Tons.
Right, but you wouldn't. Would you treat, or would you be qualified to treat a biological woman who would transition into a man with hormones and maybe some surgery?
So let's go into that, because I've consulted on them, but I've never prescribed testosterone to a biologic woman who's a transgender or transitioning to a man. Now, they've come to my care with their own medicine from psychiatrists, mainly psychiatrists. That's where they're getting it from. Or
Testosterone.
Yeah, testosterone.
Okay, wow.
And they come to me because I'm the testosterone expert in the world. So they're worried about, these are women that now they're HDL, they're everything I just did about you, Ron, my whole spiel about Ron Harris. Imagine that spiel. You don't change your genetics. The X and the Y chromosome, you're not going to change that. So is this a woman? This is now going to be a biologic woman who's on androgens. So again, apart from the physical hair loss and the change in the voice and the secondary sex characteristic changes, the androgen side of the androgen anabolic steroid, which they want, you're going to have effects on, again, the endothelial organs, the inner wrapping of the artery, the blood pressure, because they're not designed biologically to have that. So no one's going to argue me. They all, I believe, were satisfied with my overview and my consultation. My is for how I said, look, and based on their family history, based on their physical exam and their vital signs and everything else, I made recommendations so they wouldn't have heart or kidney disease. Now, these are women, so they have no prostates. There's no PSA. So it requires a very tactful approach. But my opinion is that it's being forced, I think, on a lot of people, and I don't know if it's really, and these people have told me this subsequently, that they've regretted and they've backed off on it. Wow. So I think this is, in the New Yorker magazine, it was the New Yorker, I think, it is, again, I'm going to say what it is. Again, I'm politically in the center. I mean, I have to be, obviously. People, my friends and my people know how I really feel and what my love is politically, but I'll leave it out of this because it's not a venue to have it come out, especially with this stuff. Right. So, but when it comes down to it, those media, and when I read the article, it's reading, it's so highfalutin, and I don't even understand what it's saying, and I'm a pretty well-educated guy. I don't consider myself the best reader in the world, but I don't even, what are they saying? It's showing off, and it just doesn't mix well to me. It's so pushed and so contrived. Again, if they want to do it, that's great. It's a show. They're doing it for a show. You can see the surgical marks. Yeah. They've had surgery. It's amazing, but I respect that if that's what you want to do, and it's an art for them, Ron, it's a living human cultural art form.
So let me ask, I'm curious, so because women aren't born with much testosterone naturally being produced, is it more dangerous overall for a woman? I guess this could apply to just any woman who uses testosterone, but these people who are transitioning, they have to be on it just like a man on TRT. They have to be on testosterone.
But they're on super physiologic doses.
Yeah. Is it more dangerous for a woman internally?
They asked me that. That's why they came to me. Yeah. The data, we have no idea.
Yeah.